Whoa! I'm the best!
Believe in the prophecy.
Let's get wild!
Hello, TBW. Welcome to Rebellion. And these will be the matches for tonight. We've got none other than Joe Anderson versus Russell Cooper in a number one contenders match. This is going to be an exciting matchup indeed. Next match we've got down tonight is Manny Cobra versus Atomic Titan. This is going to be a really big matchup for the Hardcore Championship. And the next matchup will also be quite a doozy. The next matchup is none other than Robbie Andrews versus Gage Flair for the Intercontinental Championship with the special guest referee Jay Kolsch. This match I am personally looking forward to say the least. And the next matchup, folks, will be none other than Alan Michaels versus Jay Wilde, aka The Prophecy, for the TBW Championship. The World Heavyweight Championship, to say nonetheless. Now let's get started with the show.
Tonight, I go one-on-one with Jay Wilde, the World Heavyweight Champion. It's the biggest match in my young career here. And every single week, they keep talking down to me, keep telling me I'm not worth it, keep telling me that I'm not going to amount to nothing. Well, guess what? We finna crash out.
Alright, the first matchup tonight is none other than Joe Anderson versus Russell Cooper for the number one contenders match. This match is going to be very, very exciting to see who wins the number one contenders match. Now, let's get started at ringside. Now, coming down to the ring at who knows how many pounds is Russell Cooper. Russell Cooper is fairly confident, as you can see right here, and he is pumped for this matchup, folks. And I mean, he is very pumped, Russell Cooper, that is. And giving his applause to the fans as he is known as the ringleader. Now let's go back to the entranceway and see Joe Anderson's entrance. One of the fan favorites. He is also known as the Grim Reaper due to the skull mask and the eeriness of his persona. Joe Anderson, everybody. Now, headed to the ring. Very slowly, might I add, which also adds to his eerie appearance. I'd give it almost an Undertaker vibe. And he is now entering the ring, as you can see right here. Finally, might I add. Even Russell Cooper is bored of waiting. So let's just cut to the match, folks. And 1, 2, 3, and ring the bell, and they're off. Russell Cooper starts the match with the grappling move and a twist to the Grim Reaper's arm, Joe Anderson. He is now in a headlock and a flip. There is a pin attempt, but the Grim Reaper kicks out and then flips him over just for none other than the ringleader, Russell Cooper, to grab the rope. As you can see right now, they are circling each other, waiting for the first person to make the move. So they grapple, and the Grim Reaper punches Russell Cooper in the stomach. The Grim Reaper launches at him, but misses. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. So, Russell Cooper takes advantage and plummets the Grim Reaper with his fist. Yikes! The Grim Reaper gets knocked over and jumped on. The referee thought it was a pin attempt, but it was not. The Grim Reaper is slowly getting up. Will he win this match? Only time will tell. Russell Cooper and the Grim Reaper are at it once again with 2 shoulder locks. Both of them in a shoulder lock, and Russell Cooper gets rammed into the corner of the ring. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Now Russell Cooper is doing the splits in the corner of the ring, and kick to the face to Russell Cooper. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. Now Russell Cooper is getting pinned, but he kicks out at 1. Good for him. Russell Cooper gets up and shakes his hand no, saying, no, it's going to take more than that to pin me. So they try to lock up again, but Russell Cooper tricks the Grim Reaper and gives him a DDT. Yikes. 1, 2, and a kick out. The Grim Reaper is on the floor as Russell Cooper is standing up. Russell Cooper has an advantage. Russell Cooper grabs the Grim Reaper by the head and is in a submission hold to the Grim Reaper. As you can see, they're both slowly getting back up, and Russell Cooper bounces off the ropes and gets hit by the Grim Reaper, hitting the mat on his back pretty darn hard. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Kick to the chest. That's also got head stomp by none other than the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper jumps off the top rope and wails Russell Cooper in the head with a fist. Ow, that's really gotta hurt. And now he's breaking Russell Cooper's fingers, it looks like. Now Russell Cooper's on the pain. Well, in pain. On the mat. Yikes, that's got... kick by the Grim Reaper. That's gotta hurt. Repetitively to the leg. That's gonna hurt in the morning. They're both slowly getting up. And it looks like a DDT is about to happen. But no, wait, a suplex attempt. And the Grim Reaper gets suplexed by Russell Cooper and a pinned attempt. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Rope. The ref sees that the Grim Reaper is touching the rope, so it does not count. The match continues. Now, Russell Cooper, the ringleader, picks up Joe Anderson's arm and twists it and pushes his back to put some twerk on his arm. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. That could do some serious damage to his arm. Armbar. The ringleader's doing the armbar on the Grim Reaper. Will he submit? This, to me personally, is a really exciting matchup, folks. And Russell Cooper gets punched in the head by the Grim Reaper and is forced to break the armbar. Russell Cooper is getting back up first, and then Joe Anderson grabs Russell Cooper, throws him off to the ropes, and gives a clothesline to Russell Cooper. And a second clothesline to Russell Cooper. And will it be 3? Yes! 3 clotheslines! Will we have a pin attempt? Yes, we do. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. So close for the Grim Reaper. Nice try. Now let's do a replay, shall we? Of the triple clothesline. Yikes, that looks like it hurt. Like a lot. And a kick out. Now let's get to the live broadcast again, shall we? And the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson, gets up again and wails on the back of the ringleader and kick to the head to the ringleader. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. Is he down and out? A lousy pin attempt, so I doubt it's gonna work, but Oh, he barely kicks out at 2. And the Grim Reaper is picking up, it appears, the ringleader and putting him in an armbar of some sort of submission move, as you could see. But he is waving his hand. No, he does not submit. He does not submit, at least not yet anyways. We'll see later on in the match. He is losing oxygen, and fast though. Oh, did he pass out? 1. If it hits 3, he is out. 2. 1 more, and this match is over. Oh, nope. He's up. He's ready. And he is willing to fight. He is pinning the Grim Reaper, but a kick out by the Grim Reaper. Now, the ringleader is, sliding kick to the Grim Reaper. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. 1, 2, and a kick out. They're both slowly getting back up, and Russell Cooper confirms that it was only a 2 count and is disappointed, as you can see the look on his face. But as I was saying, they're both getting back up slowly, and a slugfest, as you can see right here. Neither person wants to lose this matchup. Russell Cooper is doing blow after blow, but realizes he made a mistake when it doesn't affect the Grim Reaper, and now he grabs Russell Cooper and choke slams him onto the mat. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Russell Cooper rolls out of the ring holding his throat, seeing that he was just choke slammed. And the Grim Reaper is waiting for him to enter the ring or get counted out, so he wins. Will Russell Cooper get counted out? Time will tell. But wait, the Grim Reaper is coming around the ring to attack none other than the ringleader. As you can see, he gets thrown back in the ring by the Grim Reaper. And now the Grim Reaper is entering the ring to try to finish the job and win this matchup. He is getting up slowly, the ringleader, anyways, as the Grim Reaper tries to spear, but instead hits the post of the ring. That's really gotta hurt. And he also rolls out of the ring, so now he has a chance to get counted out. But Russell Cooper is not having it. So he takes steps back, and a spear by the ringleader. He pulls him back up and throws him back into the ring. Is Russell Cooper about to win the match? We'll see. Oh, and a jumping Superman punch to Russell Cooper. That's gotta hurt. And a pin attempt. 1, 2, and he is stopping the ref from counting to 3 and kicks out. Now let's do a replay, folks, of that spear from earlier. Spear! Spear! Ooh, Superman punch to Russell Cooper. That's gotta hurt. Now let's go back. Both professional wrestlers are down and out, and they are slowly both getting back up. Neither person wants to lose this matchup at all. And we are about 15 minutes into the matchup, so that's pretty exciting. 1, 2, and a rope break. Both wrestlers are down and out once more. Will it stay this way? Will it be a double knockout situation? A draw? No, wait. The ringleader grabs none other than the Grim Reaper's legs and puts him in a leg lock / arm bar. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. That's really gotta hurt. That's super gotta hurt. That's a rope break. Both people are down and out again as the rope break just happened. He is getting egged on by the fans, Russell Cooper, to get back up and in this matchup. The Grim Reaper is already standing up, though. And a failed spear by the Grim Reaper. And it looks like an arm bar situation by Russell Cooper. But he escapes and gets speared. Russell Cooper, that is, gets speared. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. The Grim Reaper circles the ring and jumps on Russell Cooper as he's on the corner of the ring. Ow. He gets off of him, and is he gonna do it again? No, he picks up Russell Cooper. And is he gonna slingshot him into the ring post or something? No, he gets slingshot in the corner of the ring and double clotheslined. Wow, I haven't seen that in a while. A double clothesline. Will this matchup end in a draw? Will Russell Cooper win? Will the Grim Reaper win? Only time will tell. Will anyone win? They are both slowly getting up. Who will get up first? Will it be the ringleader or the Grim Reaper? They're both slugging each other in the head before they're both fully up. They're both on their knees, as you can see. And the Grim Reaper gets up, and Russell Cooper, the ringleader, shortly gets up afterwards. And clothesline by the Grim Reaper. This is really exciting. And the Grim Reaper does a kick to the knee. Ow. After this matchup, just about anything would hurt. And a faceplant to the mat by Russell Cooper. And a pin attempt, but a kick out by Russell Cooper. This is anyone's match, folks. Anyone could win. They're both down and out on the canvas. And they both appear to try to get up, which is taking a while because they're both probably exhausted. And a ring sweep. Yikes. Russell Cooper is getting up into the corner. Ready to do a stomp, maybe. But wait, there's interference. Someone grabbed Russell Cooper's leg, and the ref is saying knock it off. Russell Cooper scolds the interferer, and none other than the Grim Reaper takes advantage by giving him a spear. 1, 2, and I believe that's it. I think that's a 3 count, folks. I think the match is over. As you can see, we are currently doing a replay in between matches. I can't wait to see what the next match has in store. Right after this replay, of course. 1, 2, 3. The Grim Reaper won.
Seems like you're firmly ready to embrace the darkness. Welcome back to the family.
Finally, rebellion. It's the night, the day that shut the little weasel down up and take everything from him. Today is the day I'll take that title away for that little boy. You wanna keep running your mouth, keep bringing my daughter into this, and you got the nerves to kick me in the head, leave me a scar, and keep running your mouth. How you the king of this division? You're not a king, man. You're just a scary cat. But tonight, if I lose, I was not able to forgive myself. I was not able to look at my daughter the same. I'll leave TBW. But I know for sure, tonight, hell's gonna break loose. Because there's nobody stopping me.
See you soon.
Now let's continue to the next match. Coming down to the ring for a street fight is none other than Manny Cobra. Next to enter the ring is none other than the Hardcore King, Atomic Titan, as he heads to the ring with his hardcore title. He grabs the title and is headed to the ring as the Hardcore Demon King instead of just the Hardcore King, Atomic Titan. Anyways, he enters the ring, as you can see right here, and the match will begin shortly. The Hardcore King is soaking up the moment, ready for the match to start. The ref holds up the title as he's waiting for the participants to be ready. Manny Cobra takes off his jacket, ready to rumble. Meanwhile, Atomic Titan is sitting in the corner of the ring with his game face on, ready for a brawl. Atomic Titan gets up and the last man standing match has begun. Atomic Titan pushes Manny Cobra, and Manny Cobra is pissed, and he gives a cutter to Atomic Titan. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Now Atomic Titan is down, and the ref is now counting. Will Atomic Titan lose this last man standing match already? Or will he win the match? Only time will tell. Ooh! And a knee to Atomic Titan's head, and a kick to the leg. And another kick, and another kick, and another kick. Yikes, that looks like it's got to hurt. And now Atomic Titan is getting picked up and thrown into the buckle of the corner of the ring. Yikes, that looks like it's got to hurt. And Manny Cobra is charging at him. And a clothesline into the corner of the ring. Is he going to do it again? No. Sliding kick to Atomic Titan. Yikes. That's really got to hurt. And the count has begun once more. Will Atomic Titan lose this match, or will he win? Who knows? All I know is that Atomic Titan is current Hardcore King. And Atomic Titan kicks Manny Cobra in the head repetitively. Ow, that's gotta hurt. And then he gets kneed and kicked, and ooh. Ow. Yikes. Slammed into the mat. Now he's getting punched in the head repetitively. That's really gotta hurt. I mean, really. Now let's do a replay of that. Yikes. Anyways, let's go back to the broadcast. Atomic Titan rolls out of the ring. Will he get back in this? Is he forfeiting? No, he's getting weapons. He's getting weapons. This match is gonna really kick off now. Oh, here comes the trash can. And he hits with a tin sheet Manny Cobra. Ow. But Manny Cobra grabs it, kicks Atomic Titan, and hits him in the head with the cookie sheet. And now the back. Atomic Titan is down. And ooh, he gets hit in the leg by the cookie sheet once more. And now the back again. Yikes. He throws the cookie sheet away, thinking he can do more harm without it now. And is he going to do a suplex? Let's see. Suplex to Atomic Titan. Suplex. Considering he got hit in the back repetitively with the cookie sheet, that certainly can't help his back. That's really gotta hurt. Here comes the kendo sticks. But first a replay of that massive suplex to the back of Atomic Titan. And he's back with the kendo stick. And ooh, that's gotta hurt. He is really working on that back. Yikes. Ooh. And a chokehold with the kendo stick. A chokehold. And he lets it go as he's on the ground again. Atomic Titan, that is. This match is not looking into the champ's favor so far. Atomic Titan is still down and out as Manny Cobra grabs what appears to be a tiki torch. And Atomic Titan tries to kick Manny Cobra, but he gets a low blow by the tiki torch. Atomic Titan grabs the tiki torch, and he's wailing him with it. Yikes! And now Atomic Titan is doing a chokehold to Manny Cobra. Will he get out? Will he get out? Let's see. Will he get out? Will he pass out? No, he breaks free, and now is attacking Atomic Titan in the head with his fist. And now he's getting kicked in the throat by Manny Cobra repetitively. Will he pass out? Will he pass out? What? No. It's just a blatant chokehold. But since this is the last man standing match, that doesn't matter. Atomic Titan is crawling towards the ring to get a weapon from under the ring as Manny Cobra comes by and gets whacked. But he keeps blocking it with his cookie sheets. They both have cookie sheets. Or pizza trays. Whatever you... Ooh, and it shattered. Apparently that was glass. Yikes. And now it appears that Manny Cobra is getting sliced by the glass plate. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. That's a blatant, well, jerk move if I haven't seen one, which this is Atomic Titan we're talking about, so yeah. Atomic Titan grabs chains. Chains are now in the mix, and is choking Manny Cobra, and is tying him to the ring's bottom rope. Of course, keep in mind, this is a last man standing match, so he can't keep him in that, otherwise he'll never win. Now, Atomic Titan was thrown in the ring. Come on. Is he gonna get up? No, he gets wailed in the back with the trash can, and it dents. Yikes. And he gets wailed in the back with the trash can again. That's really gotta hurt. Atomic Titan getting up with the help of Manny Cobra. What does Manny Cobra have in mind? Oh, he's on Manny Cobra's shoulders, and he gets thrown off onto the trash can. That's really gotta hurt, folks. I mean, bow, bang, whack, pow. Really gotta hurt. He is down for the count, maybe even. The ref is counting. Will Manny Cobra win this, or will Atomic Titan get back up once again? Now let's do a replay, shall we? Pow! Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Now back to the broadcast. Atomic Titan is down. And Manny Cobra is up. Oh, Atomic Titan got back up and hit Manny Cobra in the head. Twice. Yikes. With what appears to be a tin pizza tray. And he's getting the trash can lined up. What does the Atomic Titan have in mind? He goes back, and what is he thinking? Oh, a power bomb. Boom, that's gotta hurt. Now Atomic Titan is picking up Manny Cobra. What does he have in mind now? DDT! DDT by Atomic Titan. Yikes! Atomic Titan has his game face on again, and he is willing to do whatever it takes to win this matchup. He wants to keep his title. Is he going to keep it? Only time will tell. Now, both people are up, and he gets power-bombed. Atomic Titan, that is, to the mat. Yikes. Now, the count has begun once again. I think we're at 2. But Atomic Titan gets up. Almost. And now he is up. And a cutter to Atomic Titan. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. But Atomic Titan grabs the plate. But Manny Cobra grabs it away from him so he can't use it on him. What is he thinking he's gonna do with that tray or plate? And he breaks it across Atomic Titan's head. Yikes. Is he gonna climb the ropes? No, he is just stretching as he's waiting for the count to see if Atomic Titan is out. Now let's do a replay. Ooh. Now let's go back to the feed. Atomic Titan is getting powerbombed, maybe? No, DDT! DDT! Yikes! Just yikes! Now, Atomic Titan is down. And Manny Cobra is up. But Atomic Titan is slowly getting back up, and he gives a cutter to none other than Manny Cobra. Atomic Titan is slowly getting back up using the ropes. And, oh, that's gotta hurt. A knee to the face. A Manny Cobra. Yikes. Just yikes. Atomic Titan is getting out of the ring. Is he gonna grab more weapons? Let's see. Yes, he is. He's grabbing more weapons. A lot more weapons. And a chair. He's got the chair out. And what looks like a baseball bat, maybe? But most importantly, the chair. What does he have in mind with all these weapons? Is he trying to make sure that he can't get all the weapons taken away from him? Ooh, and he got hit. Manny Cobra, that is, by a tiki torch. Ow! Hit in the back of the neck. And in the turnbuckle now. Face planted in the turnbuckle. And kicked. And hit. And hit once more. But he got blocked by Manny Cobra. And now he is hitting the turnbuckle. And now the chair is getting picked up and set up. And we got the weapons kicked out of the ring. What does he have in mind to do with the chair to Atomic Titan? He picked up Atomic Titan. And what does he have in mind? He's setting up the chair. And a bomb, power bomb, into the chair. And the chair even got dent. So you know that hurt. Atomic Titan is down and out as the ref is counting. And Manny Cobra, what does he have in mind? Is he going to wait for the count to see if he is out? Or is he going to inflict more damage to make sure he stays down? Let's see. Atomic Titan is slowly trying to get back up, so Manny Cobra picks him up, and he gets a low blow. Yikes. Atomic Titan is now up while Manny Cobra is down. And, low blow. Atomic Titan grabs the chair and throws it out of the ring. What does he have in mind? Is he going to jump off the first rope? No, the second rope? No! Wait, yes! And, he gets a cutter in midair. Yikes! That's gotta hurt. A mid-air cutter. Double the damage. Atomic Titan is down. Will he get back up before the last man standing? And another cutter. Yikes, that's gotta hurt Atomic Titan. And I mean, really gotta hurt Atomic Titan. 2 cutters. Let's see what's gonna happen next. And a third cutter to Atomic Titan. Yikes, Manny Cobra's on a roll. Now let's see what happens next. Atomic Titan is down and out as the count is going. Will Atomic Titan get up in time, or will he lose this last man standing match? Only time will tell. And he's still not up. And Manny Cobra is waiting to see if he wins the match. We are so close to having a new champion. We are so close. But wait, Atomic Titan gets up, and Manny Cobra turns around, and Atomic Titan is pissed. And he gets himself into another cutter. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. The count has started once again to see if Atomic Titan will lose the Hardcore Championship in this last man standing match. The count is still going. Will Manny Cobra win the matchup, or will Atomic Titan get up and redeem himself and keep the title? Only one way to find out. By, watching. Is that it? Did Atomic Titan lose? We'll see. But right now we're doing a replay real quick of Atomic Titan getting a cutter. Yikes. That really looks like it hurt. And I guess he lost. Because he's down and out, and Manny Cobra is getting handed the Hardcore Championship. Atomic Titan loses, and we have a new Hardcore Champion. How is Atomic Titan going to react to that news? Oh no, he steals the title back. He is not ready to let it go. At all. But ultimately, he decides to give it back and bows down to King. Him? Huh. That's odd. But yeah, Manny Cobra, our new Hardcore Champion. This was indeed quite the matchup, folks. I can't wait to see what the next match has in store. And the next matchup is Robbie Andrews versus Gage Flair in none other than a Intercontinental Championship match. Boy, I can't wait to see what this one has in store for us. Now, let's begin. First, coming down to the ring is the special guest referee, Jay Kolsch. And he is bragging that he is the ref in this Intercontinental Championship match, as he hypes up the crowd. Next, coming out from backstage is none other than Robbie Andrews, as you can see right here on the title card. Robbie Andrews is headed to the ring by completely circling it for some reason. Now he's getting into the ring, and he rolls the dice for good luck. With his luck, he probably got snake eyes. And now, Robbie Andrews' opponent for the Intercontinental Championship match, none other than the high-rolling, low-down, flying son of a gun, Gage Flair. And as Gage Flair always says, I'll give you a woo! Anyways, Gage Flair and his helper are headed to the ring. And what I mean by helper is probably going to help him cheat ringside. Not actually a, handicap match. So, he's helping Gage Flair get into the ring. And yes, Gage Flair is ready for this matchup. After all, he's styling and profiling one heavyweight machine, ready for this Intercontinental matchup. And now, Robbie Andrews is taking his coat off because he means business in this Intercontinental matchup, as you can see right here. Now, as I would like to say, who's ready? Oh, right. This is a broadcast. No one can actually answer. Never mind. I hope you're ready for this matchup, folks, because we got a special guest referee that hates both opponents and the styling and profiling Gage Flair. Not to mention the high roller, Robbie Andrews. This is going to be a matchup for the Intercontinental Championship of the Ages for TBW. Now, without further ado, let's start the match. And the matchup is on its way. The match has officially begun. The style and profile of Gage Flair is mocking Robbie Andrews and his chances of winning this matchup. And they lock up. And Robbie Andrews gets cornered into the corner of the ring. Yikes. Not a good start for Robbie Andrews, as Gage Flair is making fun of Robbie Andrews' chances once again by doing his strut. They lock up once more, and now Robbie Andrews is in a headlock and splatted onto the canvas. Yikes. A headlock for Robbie Andrews. The ref is checking on them to see if he passes out or taps out. Although I have a feeling that's not going to be much in this matchup, because all three competitors hate each other, and one of the three happens to be the ref. And they're going to maybe lock up a third time, but Gage Flair psychs Robbie Andrews out with his style and profiling ways. Now, Gage Flair is going to try again, and this time, they lock up. It's a test of strength. And Gage Flair is down, as Robbie Andrews has advantage in the match of strength, which honestly kind of surprises me. Now, Robbie Andrews is doing blow after blow to the top of Gage Flair's head. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Especially since it happened so many times that he fell onto the mat. Yikes. Now, None other than Robbie Andrews and Gage Flair lock up again, and he hits the buckle. Gage Flair, that is. And a reversal, and a chop by Gage Flair. Make that 3 chops and a punch. And blow after blow to Robbie Andrews' head. Yikes! Robbie Andrews kicks Gage Flair in the corner of the ring, and he rolls the dice. Snake eyes. And right in the no-no square. Yikes, that looks like it's gotta hurt. Now Gage Flair falls over from the pain. Robbie Andrews is up. Will he capitalize? Yes, he does blow after blow to Gage Flair's head. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. And a reversal. And a chop by Gage Flair to the corner of the ring. Now let's see what's gonna happen next, shall we? Gage Flair does a chop to Robbie Andrews, and he is holding his chest in agonizing pain, and a poke of the eyes to Robbie Andrews. What can I say? Gage Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. Now, Gage Flair is arguing with the ref after he said no eye pokes. And he gets punched in the head. Robbie Andrews, that is. And a reversal into the buckle. And clothesline to Gage Flair. And a second clothesline to Gage Flair. And a third clothesline attempt turned into a chokehold. And side suplex to Robbie Andrews by Gage Flair. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. And I mean really gotta hurt. Pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out. Now let's do a replay, shall we? Yeah. Yikes. That suplex has gotta hurt. Now let's go back to the broadcast, shall we? Gage Flair talking to his buddy on the side of the ring as Robbie Andrews gives Gage Flair a low blow and takes him down by the legs. And what is Robbie Andrews? Oh, a second low blow with the legs. Yikes. Robbie Andrews is up as Gage Flair is now down. Robbie Andrews on the first rope. Now the second rope. And clothesline from midair. Yikes. That's gotta hurt. And a pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out by Gage Flair. Now a replay of that midair clothesline. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. The 1, the 2, and the kick out. Now back to the broadcast. The ref is not concerned at all as these two do blow after blow to each other. It's a chop fest, and Gage Flair gets down onto the mat. And again. And a third time. Yikes. That's really gotta hurt. The ref is telling that no interference to the outside person. Now Gage Flair grabs onto Robbie Andrews and pokes him in the eyes once more. What does Gage Flair have in mind? He throws him into the ropes and an elbow for none other than Robbie Andrews to hit the mat. And a knee to the head to Robbie Andrews. Ric Flair is doing his thing as he grabs Robbie Andrews by the back of the shirt and chops him and punches him in the face 3 times. And clothesline and a hit to the back of the knee to chop down Robbie Andrews. Wow, this is an exciting intercontinental matchup. And Gage Flair is going for the leg lock. The leg lock. The leg lock's in. This is an exciting matchup, folks. Will Robbie Andrews tap out? Or will Gage Flair win? Or will Robbie Andrews escape or flip over the pain? Let's find out. Robbie Andrews trying to flip it over. Does he do it? No, he grabs the rope. And Gage Flair is forced to release the hold. Gage Flair is starting to have visible upsetity on his face, seeing that what will it have to take down Robbie Andrews as an opponent. Gage Flair comes out of the ring and decides he's not gonna deal with it, apparently. He seems to be taking his time to get back in the ring, if you ask me. But wait, Robbie Andrews is following Gage Flair to throw him back in the ring so he doesn't get a count out. And Gage Flair is thrown back into the ring, and Robbie Andrews enters the ring. And blow to the face by Gage Flair. And he pushes the ref. Bad move on Gage Flair's part. And the ref pushes back. Keep in mind, this ref is a wrestler. Guest referee. And Gage Flair punches the ref in the face. Yikes. That's one way to get on the ref's bad side. And a pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out. The ref, Robbie Andrews, and Gage Flair all hate each other. Keep that in mind. Robbie Andrews is trying to push Gage Flair in the corner, but Gage Flair counters and chops and chops and chops to Robbie Andrews. And low blow to Robbie Andrews. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. The ref is like, there's nothing I can do about it. Keep in mind, he wants to see both of these opponents hurt each other as much as possible. Gage Flair gets a slow count because he just pushed and punched the referee. How much longer can this match keep it up? Only time will tell, I guess. The referee seems to not be paying attention as Robbie Andrews slams Gage Flair off of the top rope by giving him a low blow / body slam. Ow, that's gotta hurt. And Robbie Andrews appears to be doing some sort of submission move, maybe. Trying to chop down Gage Flair's legs. That way, he can't get up and kick out of the count of 3. Gage Flair gets out of the submission hold by a rope break. Now that's what I call ring awareness. Now, let's continue with this matchup. Gage Flair is holding onto the rope to pull himself back up, and Robbie Andrews grabs Gage Flair, and Gage Flair switches the hold and pushes him into the rope and gets clotheslined. Robbie Andrews is getting a count, but it's a very slow count because he wants more damage done. And Robbie Andrews is having enough because he wants to win. But at this rate, no one will win because the ref is completely biased against both wrestlers. And Gage Flair grabs Robbie Andrews' legs and puts them in a leg lock. Leg lock. Will Robbie Andrews tap out? But wait, Gage Flair is holding onto the rope and he breaks the hold. Well, I guess not. Robbie Andrews refuses to break the hold even though Gage Flair is blatantly cheating in this matchup. None other than the ref breaks the hold finally. As you can imagine, Gage Flair is furious. So he pushes the ref again apparently. And now he's holding on to the ref's shirt. That's a big no-no in the world of wrestling. And so close. Robbie Andrews almost did a finisher move on Gage Flair, but Gage Flair counters and puts him in an ankle lock. Gage Flair put Robbie Andrews in an ankle lock. That's gotta hurt. The ref is counting. Jay Kolsch is counting. Robbie Andrews' shoulders on the mat, but at last, Robbie Andrews kicks out and gets out of the hold. Robbie Andrews and Gage Flair are both wailing each other and getting at it once again. Now, Robbie Andrews has something in mind. What is it, though? And Boston Crab Lock. Boston Crab Lock. That's gotta hurt Gage Flair. That's just gotta hurt. But wait, I think Gage Flair has the rope. Is the ref gonna do anything about it since he hates both participants? Yes, he tells them to do the rope break. Now, Robbie Andrews is getting Gage Flair back up once again to inflict more damage. Robbie Andrews kicks Gage Flair in the gut, and none other than Jay Kolsch kicks Robbie Andrews in the face just as he's about to do his finisher. And he tells none other than Gage Flair to give the pin. Was Gage Flair... Pedigree! Gage Flair does a pedigree! And the ref of this matchup kicked Gage Flair's buddy in the face and the count. 1, 2, and a kick out by Robbie Andrews. At this rate, no one's going to win this matchup. And a kick to Gage Flair by Jay Kolsch. And now, both people are down and out. But let's do a replay. Ooh, the ref kicks Gage Flair in the face. That's gotta hurt. Everyone's down and out. Even people who's on the side of the ring are down and out. And Jay Kolsch, the guest referee, is looking at the Intercontinental Championship, thinking he wants it. He could take it if he wanted to, but alas, he doesn't. Now, none other than Robbie Andrews punches the ref in the chest and gets himself into an ankle lock. Or a leg lock, whatever you want to call it. Will he submit? Will he submit? Is that a tap? He taps out. Ring the bell. This match is over. We have a winner. The winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, Gage Flair.
Look who finally decided to show up. No, neither one of you hold this. Neither one of you deserve to hold that for me. Neither one. You lost yours. You lost your match. We don't lose. We don't lose. And I'll get to you later. Don't think just because you're big. Don't think because you had that title of commissioner before, you're here for a reason with me. So don't step to me. You'll answer to me later. But Alan Michaels, the trendsetter, the Jesus freak, he's always like, I got 999 on my side. Well, I've got 666 on mine. And I got family. That better be out there. All of you better be out there. Because that light that he always looks at, he understood what I was talking about yesterday. I could see the fear in his eyes. And what do? We make people fear. We make them bleed. And we make them suffer. I do want to ask you guys a question because it's really been bothering me here lately. My head's been getting a little twisted. I don't know if it's the chair shots from the Woo Man. I gotta understand. I am your father, correct? You do love me, don't you? Don't you? Yeah. Don't you? You love me? I'm sorry. Just tonight, Alan Michaels, he's gonna burn. He's gonna pay. No screw ups. No nothing. This is this new pay-per-view that Boss Man's calling Rebellion. He wants to see a band of rebels or misfits. He's gonna get it tonight in the main event. Let's do what we do best as a unit, as a family. Make them fear, make them burn, and make them understand who we are. Let's go. Go. Trendsetter. Last warning. You step in this ring, you're gonna be put into pieces and buried.
Alright, I am back for the main event time with the World Heavyweight Champion Jay Wilde versus the Trendsetter known as Alan. As you can see, Jay Wilde is mocking the Trendsetter Alan and gives the belt back to the referee, as you can see right here, and then slaps the ref. That's probably not a good start to this matchup, folks. Anyways, the ref is separating them to the different corners of the ring on both far sides, so he could start this matchup, but Jay Wilde is not having it. And, wait for it, and he rung the bell. The match has officially begun. How long will this match be? Will it be a squash match? Will it be a classic match for the ages of TBW? Only time will tell. And they lock up. And the World Heavyweight Champion Jay Wilde gets pushed into the corner of the ring by Alan, the Trendsetter. Then he steps back because he doesn't want to get counted out and cut out of this match. And what I mean by that is the fact that he doesn't want to get disqualified. And he tries to grapple again, but Jay Wilde counters and grabs him by the chest and tries to suplex him, but the Trendsetter Alan breaks out and reverses it. He tries to give a suplex, but does a belly slam instead to the Prophet, Jay Wilde. Jay Wilde is now in a headlock, and gets flipped over into a second headlock. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. But a rope break. But will he break the hold? Will he break the hold? And he does. He breaks the hold. And Jay Wilde spits out because he was in a chokehold. Yikes. And the match continues. No one was disqualified, which is good because that'd be a very short World Heavyweight Championship match. Anyways, they lock up again. And Alan the Trendsetter gets pushed into the corner and chopped. Yikes, that looks like that hurt. And I mean really hurt. Ow! Another chop. And what's this? A double chop. Yikes! That's gotta hurt the chest area. And another attempt to the double chop, but a reversal. And a punch to the face. And another punch. And another punch. Blow after blow after blow by Alan. Alan the Trendsetter knocked none other than the World Heavyweight Champion Jay Wilde, in other words known as the Prophet, out of the ring. Will he get counted out? The ref is counting. Will he get counted out? Somehow I doubt it though, because, well, he's not going to give up his title that easy. At least I don't think he would. Jay Wilde is back up on his feet outside of the ring. And now, he is circling the ring. And getting back into the ring, it appears. This is going to be a really exciting matchup. Oh! And a blow to the back of the head of the trendsetter, Alan. Alan gets punched repetitively and elbowed repetitively to the head. And what's next? Ooh, a reverse DDT. That's gotta hurt Alan. And a pin attempt. And a kick out. But barely. By Alan, the trendsetter. Now, Alan and Jay Wild are both down and out. Now let's do a replay, shall we? Yikes, that looks like it hurt. Anyways, back to the broadcast. A double whammy to the back of Alan the trendsetter. And some sort of reverse pin attempt. He's putting his boot on the back of Alan's head. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. What is the World Heavyweight Champion Jay Wild gonna do next? Oh! And a jumping splash to the back of Alan, the trendsetter. That's really gotta hurt. I mean, yikes. He is barely getting back up. Will this match end shortly? Only time will tell. And a chop to Alan, and another chop. That's gotta hurt. Ooh! What's gonna happen next? And a slingshot. But wait, a reversal into the buckle. And a splash, but a miss. And Jay Wild kicked the trendsetter Alan in the head. Yikes. And another kick, but a miss. And a slam by Alan Michaels to pin the Prophet, but at last only a count to 2. Now, both people appear to be rolling out of the ring. Will it be a double countout? Let's see. A replay first, though. Yikes, that looks like it gotta hurt. Really gotta hurt. Anyways, back to the broadcast. The Prophet is slowly getting up with a little bit of help, as Alan the trendsetter is also on his knees getting up. Very slowly but surely. For the referee is counting since both opponents are out of the ring. Will it be a double countout? And if it is, that means the champ will retain the title, known as Alan, because you cannot change the title on the countout. Jay Wild is mocking the trendsetter Alan is back in the ring. Referee, as you can see right here, and slowly getting the ref up once more. That's probably not a good start to this matchup, folks. Now, Alan appears to be in a lot of pain. The ref is separating him to the different corners of the ring on both far sides. And so meanwhile, Jay Wild appears to be outside of the ring contemplating something. And thinking. Wait for it. And he rung the bell. The match has another word for thinking. Begun. How long will this match be? He grabs his title. Is he going to use it and get disqualified? No, he's leaving. He's trying to get the count out so he doesn't have to defend the title. Lock up. That is very smart on the side of Jay Wild, a.k.a. the Prophet, a.k.a. our World Heavyweight Champion. Alan, the trendsetter. He's getting pinned. 1. And a kick out at 1. He steps back because he doesn't want to get counted out and cut out of this match. And what I mean by that count. And the fact that he doesn't want to get disqualified. Jay Wild by Alan, and he tries to grapple again, but Jay Wild counters and grabs him by the chest and tries to suplex him, but the trendsetter Alan breaks out and reverses it. He tries to give a suplex, but does a belly slam instead to the Prophet. And Jay Wild are getting Jay Wild is now in a headlock. They're both up, and an elbow to the chest into a second headlock. Allen
Yikes,
knees
that's gotta
the
hurt.
chest
But a rope
of the
break.
Prophet and
A
tries
rope
to pick him
break.
up, but fails. And
But will he break the hold?
the
Will he break
dirtiest
the
player in the
hold?
game,
And he does.
not Gage
He
Flair,
breaks the
not
hold.
Ric Flair,
And Jay
but
Wild
Jay Wild, our world heavyweight
spits
champion,
out because he was in a
just
chokehold.
cut the leg
Yikes.
down of
And the
Allen,
match
the
continues. No one was disqualified, which is good because that'd be a very short
and in
World Heavyweight
punch
Championship
down
match.
to
Anyways,
Allen's
they lock
knee
up
once
again.
again, trying to chop down the giant.
And Allen the Trendsetter gets pushed into the corner and
He is in
chopped.
agonizing
Yikes, that
pain,
looks
as
like
you can
that
see right
hurt.
here. He is
And I mean really
struggling
hurt.
to get up.
Ow! Another chop.
And a knee
What's
to the
this?
head of
A
Allen,
double chop.
the Trendsetter.
Yikes!
And on the second
That's
rope, Jay Wild.
gotta
What is he
hurt
gonna
the
do?
chest area.
And a splash.
And
Splash.
another attempt at
One,
the double chop, but
two,
a reversal.
and a kick
and a
out
punch
by
to the face.
Allen.
And another punch. And another punch. Blow after blow after blow
That
by
was intense.
Allen.
Now let's do a replay.
Allen the Trendsetter knocked
There's the
none
splash.
other than the World Heavyweight Champion
One,
Jay Wild.
two,
In other words, known
and a
as the
kick
Prophet, out of the ring.
Now let's go back to the broadcast.
Will he get counted out? The ref is counting.
The referee is checking
Will he
on
get
Allen to see
counted
if he
out?
can continue as Jay Wild is rolling
Somehow I
out
doubt
of the
it, though,
ring, it
because,
appears.
well, he's not going to give up his title that easy.
And he's doing the count to see
At least I don't
if
think he would.
Allen, the Trendsetter, can continue
Jay
the
Wild
matchup.
is back up on his feet outside of
Jay
the ring.
Wild is exiting the ring in the background and is
now
trying
he
to
is
climb up
circling
on the
the
ropes,
ring.
maybe?
and
But no,
getting back into
low
the
blow
ring, it
using
appears.
the rope by Allen.
This is going to be a
Yikes,
really
that's really
exciting
gotta
matchup.
hurt.
Oh, and a blow
Allen's
to the
like,
back of
no
the head
more
of the
games,
Trendsetter Allen.
and he puts his hand up
Allen
saying
gets
he's number
punched
one.
repetitively and elbowed repetitively
And
to the head.
what's he gonna do to Jay
and what's
Wild?
next?
And
Ooh, a reverse
knee.
DDT. That's gotta hurt
knee
Allen.
to the side
and
to
a pin
knock him
attempt.
down. One,
and a kick out.
two,
But barely.
and a rope
by
break at
Allen,
two.
the Trendsetter.
That's ring awareness
Now,
by the champ.
Allen and Jay Wild
Ring
are both
awareness
down and out.
indeed.
Now let's do a replay, shall we?
Both people are still
Yikes,
down
that looks
and
like it hurt.
out.
Anyways,
Yikes.
back to the broadcast.
I mean, yikes. This has been
A
quite
double
a matchup,
whammy
people.
to the back of
Will
Allen
it be
the
a double
Trendsetter.
count out? Double disqualification?
Some sort of
draw,
reverse pin attempt.
in other words.
He's putting his
But
boot
no,
on the back
Jay Wild
of Allen's
gets back
head.
up and
Yikes, that's gotta hurt.
is putting some more damage
What
to
is the
that
World
leg,
Heavyweight
so he
Champion
won't
Jay
be
Wild
able to
gonna do
get
next?
back up.
Oh.
Allen, that is.
And a jumping splash.
Is he
to the
gonna
back
do it
of
again?
Allen, the Trendsetter.
Oh, leg lock.
That's
leg lock.
really gotta hurt. I mean,
That's gotta
yikes.
be agonizing pain for Allen.
he is
Yikes.
barely getting back up.
Allen is getting pulled to the center of the ring, so he
Will
can't do a
this
rope break.
match end
Will
shortly?
this be a submission?
Only time will tell.
Will this be a submission? But no.
And a
Allen
chop
kicks
to
him,
Allen,
and
another chop.
Jay Wild
That's gotta
loses
hurt.
his grip.
Ooh,
Yikes.
what's gonna happen next?
Both opponents are getting the
And a
count
slingshot.
now.
But wait,
as
a
both of
reversal
them
into the
are
buckle.
lying on the
and
mat
a splash,
and
but a
slowly
miss.
getting back up.
And Jay Wild
Who
kicks
will get back
the
up first?
Trendsetter
Will it be
Allen in the
none
head?
other
Yikes.
than
And another kick, but a
Allen,
miss.
the Trendsetter, or Jay
And
Wild, the Prophet?
A slam by Alan Michaels
Time will
to
tell.
pin the Prophet.
The count
but
is
at
still
last,
going.
Only a
both
count
people
to two.
are still both down.
Now,
It
both
is
people
so
appear to
close
be
both
rolling
of them
out of the ring.
being in
Will
a
it
draw.
be a double count out?
But wait,
Let's
Prophet
see.
and Allen
A replay
both
first,
get up. And a punch by
Yikes, that
Allen.
looks like it
now a
gotta
punch by
hurt.
Prophet. And a punch by Allen again. And a punch
Really
by
gotta
Prophet.
hurt.
It's a slugfest.
Anyways, back to the broadcast.
Yikes, that's gotta hurt both parties involved.
The Prophet is slowly getting up with a
The
little bit
Prophet
of help.
was thinking about
as
leaving,
Allen
but
the
no, he
Trendsetter
decides to
is
bounce off the
also
ropes.
on his knees,
And he
getting
gets
up.
power bombed because
Very
of
slowly
that
but
by
surely.
Allen. Bad
The
move on
referee
the
is counting since
Prophet's
both opponents
point of
are
view.
out of the ring.
He got
Will
power
it be a
bombed,
double
and now
count
he's
out?
rolling out of
And
the ring.
if it is, that means the champ will retain
How much longer
the
can
title
this matchup last?
because you
with
cannot
both
change
parties
the title on
being
a
in
count out.
so much pain. Now let's do a replay.
The trendsetter Allen is
And
back
the
in the
power
ring
bomb. The power bomb.
and slowly getting up
Now
once
let's
more.
go back to the matchup.
Now,
Both people
Allen appears to be in a lot of pain,
are down and out, but
which
Jay
I wouldn't
Wild,
blame him.
the Prophet, is out of the ring.
And
As in Allen,
meanwhile,
the
Jay
trendsetter,
Wild
is in the
appears to
ring
be
still.
outside of the ring,
but both people are
contemplating
still
something.
both trying to get up.
Thinking. Head stirring.
This is insane.
Another word for thinking.
This is insane.
He grabs his title. Is he going to use
Jay
it?
Wild
and
just
get
punched the trendsetter
disqualified?
Allen
No, he's
in the
leaving.
face
He's
as he was
trying to get the
roll
count
out
out
of the
so he
ring
doesn't
to
have
get
to
to Jay
defend the
Wild.
title. That
Now
is
Jay
very
Wild is
smart
up
on
as
the
Allen is trying
side
to
of
get
Jay
up,
Wild,
but he
aka the
gets
Prophet,
kneed.
aka our
And
world heavyweight
what's this?
champion.
What's this? And a jump
He's
on the
getting
side
pinned.
of the
One.
ring.
And a kick out at
onto
one.
Allen,
Yeah,
the
yikes.
trendsetter.
No. Yeah.
This is going
He
to
didn't
be
even
a
get a 2 count.
historic matchup,
And
folks, if it
a
isn't already.
headlock to
Now let's do
Jay
a replay
Wild
of
by
that
Allen
jump.
the trendsetter.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Now let's go
Who
back to the live
will
broadcast.
win?
Broadcast. Anyways,
Only time will tell.
the Prophet and
both
Allen the Trendsetter and
are both
Jay Wild
getting
are
up.
getting
A slingshot. But wait, a reversal to the buckle.
They're both up
And
and
a
an
jump
elbow to the chest
to the
of
Prophet.
Allen.
The Prophet has
Allen
fallen onto the
knees
mat.
the chest
Will
of the Prophet and tries to pick him
Allen,
up, but fails.
the
And
trendsetter, capitalize. As he
the
points out, he
dirtiest
is
player
number one.
in the game,
He's on the bottom rope.
Not Gage Flair, not Ric
Is
Flair.
he going to jump on the Prophet?
But Jay Wild, our
No,
world
he
heavyweight
slips.
champion,
He's on the bottom rope again.
just
Tries to get onto
cut
the middle
the leg
rope.
down
But he slips
of
again.
Allen,
But the
trendsetter.
Prophet is waiting so he could capitalize on damage.
And in punch
The Prophet
down
grabs
to Allen's knee
none
once
other
again, trying to chop
than
down the giant.
Allen and choke slams him off of the second rope.
He is in
Yikes, that's
agonizing
really gotta
pain,
hurt.
as you can see right
Will
here.
the Prophet
He is
capitalize and win
struggling
this
to get
match?
up.
Time will tell.
And
They're
a
both
knee
down
to
and
the
out and
head
getting
of
counted.
Allen,
Will this be
the trendsetter.
a draw?
And
Will
on the
this
second
be
rope, Jay Wild.
a winner
What is he gonna
chosen?
do? And a
Who
splash.
will win?
A splash. 1,
Who
2,
will win
and a
indeed?
kick out by Allen.
The Prophet is slowly
That was intense. Now let's do a
crawling
replay.
and crawling to Allen.
There's
One,
the splash.
2, 3,
1,
and we
2,
have a winner.
and a kick out. Now let's go back
Ring
to the broadcast.
bell. Ring the bell.
The referee is
And the
checking
winner,
on Allen
and
to see if he can
still
continue
World Heavyweight Champion,
as Jay Wild is rolling
the Prophet.
out of the ring, it appears.
See you guys next time.
And he's doing the count to see if Allen, the trendsetter, can continue the matchup. Jay Wild is exiting the ring in the background and is trying to climb up on the ropes, maybe? But no! Oh, low blow using the rope by Allen. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. Allen's like, no more games, and he puts his hand up saying he's number one. And what's he gonna do to Jay Wild? And a knee. A knee to the side to knock him down. 1, 2, and a rope break at 2. That's ring awareness by the champ. Ring awareness indeed. Both people are still down and out. Yikes. I mean, yikes. This has been quite a matchup, people. Will it be a double countout? Double disqualification? A draw, in other words. But no. Jay Wild gets back up and is putting some more damage to that leg, so he won't be able to get back up. Allen, that is. Is he gonna do it again? Oh, leg lock, leg lock. That's gotta be agonizing pain for Allen. Yikes. Allen is getting pulled to the center of the ring, so he can't do a rope break. Will this be a submission?
Will this be a submission? But no, Allen kicks him and Jay Wild loses his grip. Yikes. Both opponents are getting the count now, as both of them are lying on the mat and slowly getting back up. Who will get back up first? Will it be none other than Allen, the trendsetter, or Jay Wild, the prophet? Time will tell. The count is still going, and both people are still both down. It is so close to both of them being in a draw. But wait, the prophet and Allen both get up. And a punch by Allen. Now a punch by the prophet. And a punch by Allen again. And a punch by prophet. It's a slugfest. Yikes, that's gotta hurt both parties involved. The prophet was thinking about leaving, but no, he decides to bounce off the ropes. And he gets powerbombed because of that by Allen. Bad move on the prophet's point of view. He got powerbombed, and now he's rolling out of the ring. How much longer can this matchup last with both parties being in so much pain? Now let's do a replay. And the powerbomb. The powerbomb. Now let's go back to the matchup. Both people are down and out, but Jay Wild, the prophet, is out of the ring. As in Allen, the trendsetter, is in the ring still, but both people are still both trying to get up. This is insane. This is insane. Jay Wild just punched the trendsetter Allen in the face as he was trying to roll out of the ring to get to Jay Wild. Now Jay Wild is up as Allen is trying to get up, but he gets kneed. And what's this? What's this? And a jump on the side of the ring onto Allen, the trendsetter. This is going to be a historic matchup, folks, if it isn't already. Now let's do a replay of that jump. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Now let's go back to the live broadcast. Well, broadcast. Anyways. The prophet and Allen the trendsetter are both getting up. A slingshot. But wait, a reversal to the buckle. And a jump to the prophet. The prophet has fallen onto the mat. Will Allen, the trendsetter, capitalize? As he points out, he is number one. He's on the bottom rope. Is he going to jump on the prophet? No, he slips. He's on the bottom rope again and tries to get onto the middle rope. But he slips again. But the prophet is waiting so he could capitalize on damage. The prophet grabs none other than Allen and chokeslams him off of the second rope. Yikes, that's really gotta hurt. Will the prophet capitalize and win this match? Time will tell. They are both down and out and getting counted. Will this be a draw? Will this be a winner chosen? Who will win? Who will win indeed? The prophet is slowly crawling and crawling to Allen. 1, 2, 3, and we have a winner. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. And the winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, Jay Wild, the Prophet. See you guys next time.